Hey look, bumblebees. Are you surprised? Not really. They just got dive bombed by one though. They're so cute and fluffy.
Today we pulled the TRunner from behind the garage out front so we could put in air bump cans that we need to finish up. We need to sand down the frame and paint the front of it in some places and get it all prepped to sell. It's been waiting for a while to get sold. Been so busy with so many other projects that we've been working on. Now we finally have some time to work on it a little bit so we can get it sold and take those profits to get some more shop equipment and move on to other builds. You guys might not know much about my TRunner, but it's a 1995 Toyota 4Runner that I put a 98 3RZ in with its automatic transmission, and then I used a inchworm gear adapter plate and a Toyota gear driven transfer case on it. So it's got the good 80s gear driven strong transfer case, but it's got the good strong running 3RZ, very reliable. And then it's 3-linked up front with a 4-wheel underground 3-link kit with 16-inch coilovers. It's got 36 inches of suspension travel overall. Then the rear has a 4-wheel underground 4-link with 14-inch coilovers, so it's got like 30 inches or 32 inches of suspension travel. I'm not quite certain, don't nail me down on the actual numbers. But it's coilovers out back with the 4-link, and it has front and rear diamond axles. The front diamond axle is 68 inches, the rear is 66 inches, so that way you get a little bit of a tighter turning radius when you have a wider front axle over your rear. And then of course 37-inch tires. And we chopped it. I wanted to make something that was a little different than a regular 4-wheel drive and a little bit different than a regular 4Runner. So we chopped it, made a mid-90s 4-door pickup. And since it's 4-linked out back and the suspension's all super tight against the floor, we put a fuel cell in the back of the TRunner. And then we made, it's like, I want to say 6 inches deep back there, and then we made a plate over it so it's all plated in. You can throw tools back there, chainsaws, whatever have you for off-roading. Plus the rear window rolls all the way down. Most people when they do these, they just put a pickup window in, do the fabrication, and they're done. But what we did is we used a tailgate off of another 4Runner, cut the bottom off of it, stuck it in there, did all the body work for it to function. So our window rolls down pretty much to where there's only like, you know, an inch poking out, so you can reach back in your cooler, get beverages, and all the fun stuff around the trail. So anyways, enough talking about the TRunner. Let's get started working on it.
Alright, hope that's focused. So got the bump stops all welded up. Pretty sure I showed you that yesterday. Got it all painted underneath there. There's one spot that was scratched up pretty bad. Took a die grinder to it with some 80 grit. Finished that out, smoothed it out a little bit. Painted it again, then sanded it down with some 320 so it's fairly nice and smooth. Need to paint that spot again. Right now I'm getting the coilover reservoirs all nice and shined up. So take a look. Shiny that is. Nice bump can. That's the area that's all scuffed. Kind of weird that I need to paint. But it is about as hot as Alpha Centauri up here. That was the only hot thing I could think of kind of near us. Except for Alpha Proximimus. Wow, whatever. Which is that one, that star. Alpha Centauri is the next closest star, in case you're wondering. Okay, unpainted. Well, it's painted, but it's old. New painted. In this reservoir, you can see I am in the process of making it nice and clean and shiny and pretty. And This got painted too, so that looks about 1,000 times better without rust on it. So yeah, and I've got this up to block the sun because it's seriously 90 degrees out here. And I think I'm pretty sunburnt actually. I probably can't see, but yeah, I'm red. It hurts.
'Cause there's something I forgot. Do you remember how our hearts were safe and our rose could only grow? Right now those memories have faded away and our flowers only drop.
Got our 37 here, which compared to our 46s is a little baby tire. So much easier to put on, except for the fact that this is powder coated, so I gotta be super careful. Bam, way easier.
I am already through.
Alright, well once the sun went down and we started playing with some water, things got a lot cooler. Thank God. It was crazy hot. It's still pretty toasty, but it's not terrible in the shade, so can't complain. Plus I'm still like half soaked from washing that, but now it's all nice and clean, so I think we're good. There it is. There's the Cougar sign. I can see the reflection in there. Yeah, end of the day, headed home. Peace. Love that.
In true Cougar House fashion, I totally forgot to finish out that video that day. Thanks for hanging out today with us. It was kind of a shorter video, but we need to get the TRunner cleaned up so we can sell it. I want 18.5 for it. If you're interested, let us know on the YouTube messaging. Just message me. It's got the 4-wheel underground front 3-link and the 4-link on the rear. They were like the top of the line Toyota link system. If you've got a Toyota, it's the link system to go on it. Hands down. Check them out at 4wheelunderground.com. Brian's a legendary fabricator. Message him if you have any questions about the systems. Shout out to Dan at Dan's Rods and Customs. I mean, he started his channel like 2 months ago. He's a pretty cool dude. He just kind of vlogs about his day-to-day life of being a mechanic, getting projects done, hanging out with buddies, and the fails too. You know what I mean? The reality of what we do. Kind of like what me and Brandon do, just the day-to-day reality of being a mechanic and not being an old guy, I guess. So Dan kind of does a cool thing. He'll like ask people like different questions at the end of his videos, like, hey, if you want to, start a cool conversation in the comment box. So my first one, I thought, shout out to Dan. Thanks for inspiring me, man. Is going to be like, What was your first car? What was your first project that you really tore down and was really fun to work on? Thanks for watching. Check out our website, cougarhousegarage.com. Look at our Facebook /CougarHouseGarage. And check us out on Instagram, Cougar House Garage. And follow us. We'll see you guys in the next video.